Right, so recently over the past few days, there's been a situation that has blew up on TikTok, and a lot of people have their opinions. And this all kind of started from this TikTok account right here called Unplugged Moments with over 300,000 followers. And it's this video in particular that currently has 8.5 million views, and as you can see by the caption it says, "Niece didn't get to keep the build better," it says. It's meant to say Build-A-Bear. And by the way, this video was only posted a day ago, so it's got 8.5 million views in a day. And like I said, a lot of people have their opinions. Now, let's actually get into the video itself, right? So it starts off with Unplugged Moments saying that her niece recently went to a birthday party at Build-A-Bear.
My niece didn't get to keep the Build-A-Bear from the birthday party. Yep, my niece was not able to keep her Build-A-Bear. So she was invited to a birthday party from a little girl in her class. We'll call her Sarah. Sarah's 7th birthday. My brother and sister-in-law couldn't make it because they had a double shift, which I am cool with. I will help out. If you are legitimately working, I will be there for your child, okay? So my brother handed me all the information, gave me the invite and everything, has all the contact information, the address and the agenda and everything. So the plan is meet at the food court at the mall, have lunch, then go down to Build-A-Bear, and afterwards meet at the birthday girl's house for cake and ice cream. Pretty straightforward. Party starts at 5.
Now, one thing I do want to say, I think it's pretty important to say before we go any further, is that this story, even though it is coming from Unplugged Moments, it isn't her story. I mean, if we look at the caption of the video, it says, "Niece didn't get to keep the Build-A-Bear from Sarah's 7th birthday party, Reddit storyteller, Reddit stories." Now, just to be completely honest, I didn't realize this was like a genre on TikTok, right? But basically, there are some TikTokers that will read out stories that went viral on Reddit and make it seem as if it's like them, right? They'll tell it from like a first-person point of view. But when we do look at the comments on this video and we look at the response videos of this, it is very clear that the vast majority of people do not realize that this is a completely separate story that someone else has experienced, right? The majority of people believe that this is a story from Unplugged Moments, and this actually happened to Unplugged Moments and her niece. And I mean, I get it, right? If you're just scrolling TikTok and you're just watching videos quickly, of course you're going to think that. Obviously, if you looked a bit deeper and looked at the description and then looked on Unplugged Moments' TikTok account, because this is the type of video she does, you would quickly understand that it is just from Reddit. But I think the majority of people, as we'll clearly see later, believe that this is like a first-person story. But either way, we are going to carry on with the video because, like I said, this has resulted in a lot of response videos that we're going to be taking a look at. So the video carries on and says that this Build-A-Bear party isn't like through Build-A-Bear. It's not like a booking for a party. They just went as customers.
So pick up my niece, we head to the mall, we're driving, we get to the food cart, we eat pizza, we go down to Build-A-Bear. Mind you, they did not book a party through Build-A-Bear. It's just as a regular customer coming in. There's 8 kids, including the birthday girl, okay?
And then goes on to explain that on the invite of this party, it says that each child is going to be able to build their own bear.
On the invite, mind you, it says, Sarah's 7th birthday, you know, what we're going to do, every child will be able to build a Build-A-Bear. Great. Okay. So I told my niece, I was like, look, let's, be mindful. We're only going to keep it at $35, and then anything else Auntie will chip in for at my own expense. All right.
But then it's this part of the story where a lot of people have a lot of strong opinions, because after building the bears and they took the pictures with the bears, the mum of the birthday girl just out of the blue said, "Okay, right, now you have to give your bears to my daughter."
The mom of the birthday girl pays for everything. Great. Whatever extra I bought on my own. And so we go out of the store, we take a picture, and then cue the birthday girl's mom. "Okay, thank you everyone. Now, if you can hand over your bear to Sarah. Thank you so much for building a personal bear so that Sarah can remember you by." What?
And then once they've done a Build-A-Bear, they go back for the rest of the birthday party, and then the auntie in this part of the story, I mean, we will get to the Reddit post in just a second. In the actual Reddit post, it's the mother it's talking from her perspective. But obviously, I guess, in this video that everyone's seen, it is from the auntie's perspective. Goes up and kind of speaks to the mother and says what's going on here.
Supposedly game time. What is game time? We were all watching Sarah play with all her other animals that the kids just made. I was like, oh no. I tapped the mom's like, "Excuse me, maybe I have, a misunderstanding." On the invite, it said that the kids were able to build a bear. She said, "Yes, build a bear for Sarah to keep." I said, oh, I assumed that the guests were gonna keep it, so I spent an extra $35 on accessories and everything. She goes, "Oh, I can look into getting that back for you." I said, "Look into getting that back for me?" I said, "No, I said, that's all right. That's all right. Happy birthday to Sarah. I was like, we're going to go ahead and check out. We're going to leave. And she's like, so soon? I was like, yes. So that's when all the other moms followed suit and we left.
And then ends the video by saying that instead of going like back home, they went to Build-A-Bear so the kid could have their own bear.
We left, and then my niece goes, hey, are we going to go home? I was like, absolutely not. We're going to go back to Build-A-Bear. I'll let her build a bear. Okay, that was the only right thing to do for her to keep. Okay, and school me. Maybe I was wrong. I should not have assumed. Okay, but clearly next time, if y'all are going to do that, can you please put every child will be able to build a bear at their own cost? I would have been fine with it. Absolutely 100% fine with it. But there was some gray in that invitation.
Yeah, I mean, even though we're watching this video, right, not from the perspective of the person who actually went through it, this situation did apparently happen, right? It's from a Reddit post. Like I said, I found the Reddit post. We can take a look through in just a second. But just on this situation, I mean, yeah, a very bizarre situation, isn't it? I mean, I have a few thoughts straight away, right? The first one being a very strange thing to do, right? You have all these kids building their own bear, putting the accessories that they want on it, and then just be like, no, not for you, for my daughter instead. Now, looking at the Reddit post, we see that the mother's like reasoning for this was that she wanted her kid to have like a customized bear from all of her friends. Fair enough, but if it wasn't like on the invitation and up until that last moment these kids thought they were getting their own bear, seems like a strange way of doing it. Also, as I've seen with the comments on this video, there seems like a lot of people have this opinion, but do you really need 8 new bears at once? That takes up a lot of room, doesn't it? But I get it, right? She wanted her kid to have these bears that were customized by her friends. It just seems like a very bizarre way of doing it. So here we actually have the original Reddit post. It's from 6 years ago, so it's old at this point, right? But it is pretty much the exact same story we just heard. It does have a little update where the mum basically went to go and speak to the birthday girl's mum, right? And the reason that the birthday girl's mum gave was that they wanted their daughter to have a special animal decorated by each of her friends. To which the person who made this Reddit post actually replied to the birthday girl's mum saying, okay, well, the kids were forced to give away their new creations. Obviously, they're going to be upset about it. I also don't see why your daughter needs all these animals. And then it goes on to say, Karen did not respond and walked away right after, probably offended. Now, even though this is an old situation, as I said before, the vast majority of people don't realize that, right? So if we take a look at the comments on this video that we just watched, we got a lot of comments like this saying, why would any mum make a plan to add 8 additional stuffed bears to your house? More comments here saying stuff like, oh, the invite could say no gifts necessary, as each bear from the girls will be Sarah's gift. More comments saying, Build-A-Bear parties, each kid keeps their bear, this is wild. And I mean, we have comments here with like over 100,000 likes, like this one here saying, why would Sarah need 8 bears? That mum single-handedly ended all of her daughter's friendships. And it's not just in the comment sections either, like people have made response videos that are getting millions of views. There's this video right here from someone called Talking with Strangers 2, and they've uploaded a video talking about this that is currently on 6.5 million views. Now they go on to explain the situation, a lot of like the details that we kind of just went through, but then she also goes on to give her own thoughts on it.
If you're gonna do that, why wouldn't they have put it on the invitation? Hey, we're gonna go to Build-A-Bear. Everyone is gonna make a special birthday bear for the birthday girl. Then in my mind, I wouldn't be bringing a gift because I'd be giving my birthday bear to Susie. That is fucked up.
And there's a bunch more videos too, like this one, for example, from Jada, who makes videos about being a parent, I can say for the most part, but Jada actually did a video with her mum, and it's her mum who's mainly talking in this.
It's for the Build-A-Bear mom. You do not go get people's children and invite them to a birthday party at Build-A-Bear, have them build a bear, think that the bear belongs to them. I took Jada to Build-A-Bear. She had a party at Build-A-Bear. The kids came in, they built their bear. Did I take them bears to give to Jada? No. Hell to the no.
But not only has this resulted in a lot of TikTokers making videos talking about the situation, it's also resulted in people making like parody versions of this where like people are pretending to be the mum that is getting spoken about in the story, right? So there's this video here from Lysandra Vasquez Comedy, who made a video from the perspective of the mother, but it's a parody, right? But again, a lot of people don't seem to realize that.
I'm only going to address this once. My name is Trish. I'm Sarah's mom. I was the Build-A-Bear mom. Everyone's asking me, oh, make a statement, make a statement. But the statement is this: I paid for those bears. All right, I invited those children to give well wishes to my daughter. My daughter loves bears.
Now, like I said, this video is intended to be a parody, but it is currently on 2 million views as I'm recording this video right now, and most of the comments, again, don't seem to realize it's a parody. Like, we got comments like this saying you should have put it on the invite, period. Another comment here saying you cannot invite the kids to make a bear, not allow them to keep it. And then again, more comments saying stuff like your invitation should say, I am paying for all the bears, you cannot keep them. So yeah, that is the situation. It's a story time from 6 years ago that is being posted now and has absolutely blew up. These people are getting like 6 million views, 8 million views. Like, it's absolutely blew up. It was the only thing I could actually see on my For You page when I was scrolling for like to see what I'm going to do my video on today. But yeah, it seems like the majority of people think that this is a recent situation. I mean, regardless of it being recent or whatnot, I would love to know your thoughts in the comment section down below on the situation in general and what has happened over the past couple of days with these videos and whatnot. Let me know all your thoughts in the comment section down below, and I'm going to leave it there. So if you did enjoy, please do leave a like down below, subscribe if you are new, and until the next one, I'll see you guys in a bit. Alright, goodbye.